I would like to invite the Director General of the National Maritime Foundation, Vice Admiral Pradeep Chauhan, AVSM and Bar, VSM, to offer his welcome remarks.
Admiral Karambir Singh, Chairman of the National Maritime Foundation, Excellencies, serving and veteran flag, general and air officers, honorable members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. As I stand before you in open-armed welcome, your camaraderie, your encouragement and succor are palpable, and they wash over me much as the love and affection of a close-knit family suffuses each of its kith and kin with warmth and familial support. Now, many of you have traveled over long distances to stand in solidarity with the Indian Navy and with the National Maritime Foundation, whose Director General I am privileged to be. I know that several of you have actually and stoically endured considerable discomfort and the many trials and tribulations that attend travel, especially international travel, in our day and age. And others have braved the many perils of the National Capital Region's unforgiving traffic, even as you cock a snook at the travails of advancing age. Still others amongst the star-studded galaxy that I see before me, and I include all those wonderful students on top, make some noise. Thank you. And they have all come having braved their own challenges, bearing torches here of hope and the promise of a brighter and better future. And to each one of you, I would like to aver that I recognize you, and I freely acknowledge with humility and gratitude both the wealth and the strength of your camaraderie and your companionship. To each one present here today, in this grand Zorawar auditorium within the resplendent Manekshaw Center, as also those who will be joining us over the next 2 days, whether in physical form or online, I bid you welcome. Welcome to IPRD2024. Welcome to the Indo-Pacific Regional Dialogue in its 24th edition, in its 2024 edition. My fellow companions, we gather here, of course, in troubled times. The hope of the India, Middle East, Europe corridor that was so bright and vivid just a few short moments ago or months ago is today shrouded in concern and even alarm as missiles fly between Iran and Israel, engulfing countries in the proximity of the Eastern Mediterranean in the searing flames of armed conflict and mutual suspicion. Conflict in Ukraine continues unabated for the third year in running, with significant impacts that are felt far away from the epicenter of this brutal conflict. The South China Sea continues to roil in the throes of resource-driven geopolitical competition, while at the southern entrance of the East China Sea, the Taiwan Strait teeters on the knife edge between war and peace. Will the Indo-Pacific, then, this vast and predominantly maritime region that stretches from the eastern littoral of Africa to the western littoral of the Americas, and from the southern coastline of Asia all the way down to the icebound continent of Antarctica, will it be an arena of prosperity, or will it be one of confrontation and conflict? It is an unimaginably large storehouse of natural resources that hold out the promise of great prosperity. But the question is whether human wisdom is to be counted in adequate measure amongst these resources. Are we wise? We are all in an age where artificial intelligence is growing exponentially every minute of every day. And then, is AI a resource for human beings, or are human beings a resource for AI? And yet, you, all of us present here, we form the companionship of hope. And hope, my friends, is never mere, even when it is meager. When all other senses sleep, the eye of hope is the first to awaken and the last to shut. Hope may not be too robust a strategy, I admit, but despair is most certainly a strategy of doom. So let me welcome you then to the great halls of hope, where we will engage in constructive battles of the mind. The Bhagavad Gita, which is perhaps the holiest of Hindu scriptures, describes the mind as a battlefield and offers guidance on how to navigate the labyrinthine world and how to master the mind. This is the battle to which I bid you a fair and full welcome. In this battle space, we will need to sharpen our weapons of wisdom, of sagacity, of profundity of thought, and complexity of insight. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let me bid you fair and full welcome to this battle space of the collective mind of the Indo-Pacific. In other words, let me welcome you to our home. Thank you very much.